Hey, good afternoon. It's been positively sizzling here in Victoria, British Columbia this week. I think we've broken some heat records. It's been hovering around 30 degrees Celsius, which I think is about 85, 86 degrees Fahrenheit for you folks down in the United States, which may not seem hot to you if you're from warmer climates, but that's just like we're melting here. Ugh. But it is nice to see summer. And perfect timing because on Monday's actually a holiday here in BC. It is, believe it or not, BC Day, where we celebrate British Columbia. And it's actually a great time for an extra day off to spend with family. And so we're not going to be in the offices on Monday. So we'll be back on Tuesday. So, good afternoon. It's Brandon Devnich from i3D Themes with this week's interactive number 48. Wow, we're almost at a year already. Number 48, where we share what we're passionate about and what we've been working on here in the i3D Themes Design and Code Labs. So, in the Design Lab this week, Colin has been working on his new website template design, and I've seen a little bit of a mock-up. I have also, little alerts coming up there. I've also seen what he's, sort of molding it after. I've seen some of the work that he's been working on. It's going to be really very awesome looking, very sharp. So, just based on historically how long it takes to develop these things as well, he's going to be taking a week's vacation, not this next week, but the week following. It's probably going to be mid to late September by the time we see that one in the catalog. And then also he's been working on a number of large content transfers and website setup projects and a number of small little requests coming in, but that's been keeping him very busy this week. And so he's trying to get that all tidied up before he, of course, takes that week's vacation coming up in about a week or so. In the Code Lab this week was a little different for me. I had to work remotely from my command center here because I had a window replaced. In fact, we had a bunch of windows in the building replaced. And if you've ever tried working when there's construction guys hovering around you, it doesn't work. No. So my wife, who owns a flower shop, says, well, work in a flower shop. Not making flowers, but bring the laptop into the flower shop and you can have a little space. And so I did that, and I was actually able to work in amongst a beautiful studio setting with flowers and aromas, and it was fantastic. I actually think I posted a picture out to Facebook of where I was sitting at this little desk, and it was actually very nice. And actually, unbelievably, even just with one screen, I was really super productive. I don't know what it was. Maybe these 5 screens that I have set up here are it's a distraction or something. I don't know. I don't think so. I love my screens. But I was actually able to get a fair bit of work done on the Accelerator WordPress plugin this week. In fact, probably 3 times more work than I had gotten done the previous week. Mind you, I was still catching up from my summer week's vacation last week. But, we made some great progress this week. Last week we released a screenshot, or a couple screenshots for the Accelerator WordPress plugin. One of those screenshots doesn't even apply anymore because we had to rejig what we were going to do. We got to a certain point where we were adding enough things in and we realized it isn't going to work on all browsers, so we had to reconfigure. And so I spent a bit of the week doing that. By the end of next week, we're going to stop development. Basically, we're going to say what's here is here, and that's that. We'll continue to do things further, but we could be putting features into this thing forever because we have some really great concepts that we'd like to add to it. But we have to, we'd like to launch it and make it available for you folks. So, next week we're going to cut off, say, okay, what features are here that are working 100%? We're going to be good. In fact, it's pretty much 100% as it is, but we keep adding little bits and pieces. We're going to have to cut ourselves off from doing the, the scope creep and feature creep. Anyways, by the end of next week, we're going to say that's it, and then we're going to be getting it all ready for the beta testers. And so by the end of August, it's going to go to beta testers. And so we're going to be monitoring those sites very closely with the beta testers. And then at that same time, at the end of August, we're going to be opening it up for reservations so that you can get on the list to get this first. So those that are going to be getting on the list to get it first are going to be a part of our very special Founders Club, which we will be offering some special perks to. And so probably by mid-September, we will be releasing the Accelerator plugin to those that are on the Founders Club first. And then probably by October, we will be opening up to the general public. And yeah, so that's what we've been doing this week. Anyways, as I said, Monday is a holiday here in BC. It's BC Day, so we will be available for support and for telephone if you're calling in on Tuesday. Anyways, we hope you have a very fantastic weekend. And thank you so much for joining me. If there's anything in this video that you think somebody else would like or use to some benefit, please by all means comment or share. Of course, we love hearing from you as well. If you have any comments about anything I've said in this video or about any of our products or services, by all means, type something in the little comment field there and be happy to touch base. Anyways, talk to you again next week.